Hello, everybody. It's me. But it's been so beautiful out here today that I wanted to do a reading out in nature. Okay. So, yeah. Hey. 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 All right. So, we're going to be doing a Sunday love reading with my new deck. Y'all, I love this deck. I do. I already love it. It's going to be one of my favorites. And damn it, I didn't bring the little thingy out here to tell me what the name of the deck is. So, my bad. All right, we're going to do a Sunday love reading and then we'll do a special message for the Cancers. All right. Hey, y'all, hit that thumbs up. Spirit guides, ancestors, ascended masters, guardian angels. For what universal love message do you want to give for everybody for today on June the 30th? So, this is the last day of June, and I can't say that I'm not happy about that. But then I noticed that a bunch of folks on Facebook and in social media was attacking the divine feminine. What makes you think you're going to create anything good out of attacking somebody? Nobody's going to listen to that. Attacking somebody isn't going to do anything, okay? Attacking people is not going to work for you. Okay, but like I said, there's a lot of people that are dealing with their subconscious crap right now. All right. Spirit guides, what love message do you have for everybody universally for Sunday, June the 30th, 2019? See? Five of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. All right, Spirit guides, who wants to officiate over this reading? So, a lot of you in your love relationships, the lovers and Judgment flipped over, and that's going to be the officiator for this reading today. The lovers is representing a lot of people that really what you need to do is you need to start working on your subconsciousness versus what you are consciously aware of, which is your fears versus the possible reality that you can create. And you need to use better judgment when it comes to your love life, using better judgment. Stop being so quick to break up with somebody. Stop being so quick to attack somebody. Stop being so quick to run away. Okay? I feel like with the lovers coming up, many of you that are in love, you are in these karmic relationships that come from past lives, but you're very, very conflicted. It's almost like there's a cognitive dissonance. So, what you feel versus what you've been taught, or what you feel versus what you've been taught, and your intuition is causing you to be conflicted and it's causing conflict for a lot of you in your love life today. Temperance represents you might be doing too much of something. You need to hold back. You need to pull back from some of the stuff that you're doing. Some of the actions that you're taking, you need to really, really take the time to evaluate your actions. What am I doing? What am I doing to this person? Am I hurting this person? Am I laying down the footwork for some kind of negative karma to arise in the past? Many of you may be doing that. Okay? Because judgment is karma. Okay? So a little bit later that may come up. So maybe thinking out your decisions. And then also a lot of you are outweighing what you want versus what you may need. What do I want versus what I may need? And see, that's a problem. That is a problem because y'all know with me, I am a practitioner. I get what I want and I need. I don't play that. Having to choose either or means that there's something that you need to take a look at your own self as far as with your actions in your love life. The Seven of Pentacles comes up. So again, the Seven of Pentacles is when you have planted certain seeds and you're wondering, how are these seeds going to play out? What's going to manifest? The Three of Wands is a manifestation. What's going to manifest out of these seeds that I'm planting in my love life? And for many of you, it's going to end up with the Ace of Swords. And see, the Ace of Swords can either be good or bad. Okay, if I would have gotten the Ace of Cups, I would have said that a majority of you are going to manifest a lot of happiness, but some of you are going to manifest pain, and you're going to manifest people walking away from you and people cutting you off, or either you having to cut somebody else off. But I feel like judgment is saying, hey, you need to look at your own actions. Everybody should still take responsibility, even though your lover can do a lot for you. You still need to look and see what you're doing as far as like with your actions. Like, how are you causing the problem? Because a lot of people, they just look at the other person. And then also, if you're in a point in your life where you always have problems, or you're always in a position of, maybe desperation or sadness, what are you doing to create that? What are you doing to create this thing? And what are you not doing? Okay, so a lot of y'all at y'all love life, y'all are at a crossroads. And see, there are a lot of people in your love life, even though there's a lot of you that will say, hey, I'm just going to do a love spell and this person just going to come back to me. You know what? That ain't what's going to always happen. Because sometimes it's just not meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Hello. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be between you and that person. But sometimes people that you deal with, they are there to help you use better judgment. Doesn't mean that it's meant for you to be with this person for the rest of your life. It just means that you are supposed to learn about self from this person. That's what that means. So the lovers is actually Papa Legba. Whenever the lovers comes up, that's Papa Legba. And whenever judgment comes up, that's typically, if you're looking at the Orishas, that's looking at somebody like Shango or Oya, okay, or maybe even Yemiya. Okay, and a lot of people think that Yemiya is all about healing and, oh, Yemiya, come and cleanse me and love me, la la la. Now Yemiya gonna give you some tough love. Okay, and I'm talking about tough love to where Yemiya is going to show you her emotion. She's going to say, hey, look, I'm feeling some type of way about this. I'm feeling some type of way about this. Okay. And it depends on what you're doing. Because some of y'all be doing stuff like you can't rob your lover. Those are very, very bad, rotten seeds that you laying out. You can't rob your lover. You can't rape your lover. You can't, you just don't do that. Like, stop it. Stop it. Okay. And then also, you know, a lot of y'all, especially with the Seven of Pentacles coming up, that tells me that there's a lot of people that tend to, have lovers just for their money. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Real love will make you do right and make you do wrong, make you write bad checks. Okay. So that's real love when you would be willing to do anything that is required for that person to love you. Okay. And it's not going to be necessarily something negative, sometimes. And so then also a lot of y'all need to move the hell on. Y'all living way too far in the past. Move on. Time to move on. Get past your ex because they done already moved past you. Okay. And there's all sorts of ways of dealing with an ex that don't want to let go. Hey, mystical lady and Twilight Zone. Hello. Yeah, this is not just gonna be for the cancers. This is a general reading, and then we're gonna do the cancer reading next. I'm gonna go ahead and get that done because it is getting ready to get dark out here. Okay. But hello and welcome. Yeah, I'm very emotional. A lot of y'all might either be dealing with Geminis or Cancers or Scorpios. These are signs that love really, really hard. They do. They love hard, especially the Cancers. So, and if you messed up something with somebody so bad, where you messed up so fucking bad that that person, wants to get a permanent restraining order against you for the rest of their life, then what can you do? It wasn't meant to be. Stop holding on to stuff that ain't meant to be. Okay, this Ace of Swords represents go, letting go, cutting the cord, severing the ties, and moving forward. Stop living in the past. It just that just ain't good. Okay. All right. Y'all, if y'all hear like some pops and stuff, they over here are already popping fireworks because the 4th of July is coming up in like 3 or 4 days. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. All right. Cancers. Okay, we are in Cancer season. We got everybody in their feelings, don't we? Everybody is super duper emotional right now. It's just ridiculous. Everybody is real emotional. Especially if you in love with a Cancer, you real emotional. Because Cancers will get into your subconscious and they won't leave it. And I found that out about the Pisces. Because years ago, I fell in love with this Pisces. Boy, I thought I was meant to be with him for the rest of my life. No, it wasn't. Okay, he married somebody else and he's happy. And I would never bother him or his wife, never, because, and it took me a while to get to that place too. Not where I never wanted to bother him or anything, but, and this was years ago, y'all, that I had this experience. And I had to learn that sometimes people in your life for a short time, and sometimes people in your life for the rest of your life. And you'll get all kinds of signs of that, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, what messages do you have for the Cancers? Ascended Masters, Guardian Angels, what messages do you have for the Cancers for love today? And the Cross Watchers. Cancers are leading, y'all. We winning. That's why y'all got so many haters, because y'all win. Y'all winners. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. A lot of you Cancers are either dealing with a fire sign energy or either an air sign energy. The Empress could be Earth, which would be either a Taurus. It could be a Virgo or a Cappuccino, which is a Capricorn. Or you could be dealing with a Libra. Ten of Swords. The Sun. Ten of Wands. And one last card, the Star card. All right. Wow, where do I begin? Cancers have it all, don't they? When that Empress card comes up, that represents somebody with a full belly, possibly even somebody that's pregnant. Okay? Could be somebody that's pregnant. Six of Wands is a representation of, I feel like this is where either you, Cancer, or the other person is honoring and respecting you the way that they should. They have taken the upper hand, whether or not it is the divine masculine or the divine feminine. They have said, hey, the Six of Wands is all about respect and honor and love, which is very, very important. Okay. Now, the Page of Swords and the Empress represents where there may be conversations about money. There may be conversations about money that could either be making or breaking the relationship, whatever the variable of that is, okay? Because this is just a general reading. Now, the Ten of Swords and the Sun represents where I feel like either your family or either your group of friends on some level, they don't really accept who you're with. They may not accept you. There, I can see a bunch of folks that's just like, you know, I just don't agree. And for some reason, everybody and their mama want to control the Cancer because the Cancers are the Empresses. The Cancers, they gave this card to the Taurus and the Libras, but this actually should have been another card that was for the Cancers. Um, but the Cancers got like 5 or 6 major arcanas in the deck. So, but I feel as though this has something to do with um again, because I actually used to be in a relationship with a Cancer, and he messed it up. Too much water under the bridge, and we ain't gonna never get back together, and blah blah blah. It was 20 years ago. But when we got into a relationship, everybody in his life went crazy, and they all wanted to screw up the relationship. They were not accepting, but at the time he had everything, but he didn't even really realize it. So men are very different from women, which is why a lot of times I like to split these readings up. If you're a divine masculine, more than likely, and you're a Cancer and you're dealing with this, and then a lot of you Cancers might be dealing with this, the divine feminines are dealing with this in some kind of way, to where there's some sort of end game or closure to something, and then the sun being right next to it, that lets me know automatically that there are many of you that seem to be very happy. A lot of you that are dealing with fire signs, especially. If it's an air sign, you might be feeling a little slighted. But I feel like if you're dealing with a fire sign, you're in a really good place of happiness. You may be feeling a little slighted, like a lot of you Cancers might be feeling, mentally overwhelmed. You're feeling sort of overwhelmed mentally. You may be feeling mentally tortured. Um, and there may be um, a thing to where you may have to accept the good with the bad. That's what the Ten of Wands represents. And I was actually thinking about this earlier. A lot of y'all need to just go on and get that generational hex removed from your man or your woman. I have a lot of clients that do that. They just go ahead and do it. So a lot of y'all lover got that generational hex on them. And the generational hex works on subconscious blockages, love blockages, money blockages, whatever blockage that you have, whatever thing is going on. But I feel like with the star card coming up, is that whether or not it's Cancer or Cancer lover, your partner is sticking by you, and they're sticking by you through thick and thin. Because I wouldn't want somebody to just leave me just because I got a couple of problems. I want somebody that's gonna stick by me. Okay. And that's what this star card is representing hope and healing, and a lot of other stuff. Okay. um Let me check you guys' messages. Hey, thank you for the love, guys. I appreciate it. You said your Cancer left you. That is horrible. If a Cancer leaves you, they probably ain't gonna come back. If they actually leave you, they probably ain't gonna come back. You got a Cancer lover. If you have a Cancer lover and they leave you, they ain't gonna come back. Seriously, they just not gonna do it. Cancers are real. They're really weird like that. Especially with the Cancers, they not gonna come back to you if they left you. So is that what you're talking about? Gay Gayane Baran. So you got a Pisces that left you. You need a reading, because if that Pisces is not going to come back to you, Pisces people, if you ain't heard from a Pisces in like a week, and they don't have some sort of extenuating circumstance going on, then you might want to start looking elsewhere for love. Because Pisces people are very, very attached to the people that they want to be with. And what a Pisces will do is Pisces people will go through hell with you just like the Cancers. But if they stray away, or like they swim in the other direction, it may take a lot of a lot of energy to get that person back. And if they don't come back, then it depends on what happened. Or, well, it depends on what happened. If they don't give you any kind of explanation, then but you may need a reading because Pisces people are very emotionally complicated people. Very, very emotionally complicated people. Okay. Spirit guides, give me some clarity on this Ten of Swords. Clarity on the Ten of Swords. Four of Wands. So, definitely getting marriage vibes. Hey, baby. I'm doing good, baby. Definitely getting marriage vibes. Pisces boys are so much harder to raise than the girls. I've got two kids that are Pisces. Jacob is a Pisces, and then I've got a daughter that's a Pisces. And I noticed that the girls are much more easier to raise than the boys. The boys are very, very sensitive. So, Spirit, give me some clarity on this Page of Swords. Okay. So the Two of Swords. Many of you are facing the decision, should I leave? Should I go? Should I stay? The Empress definitely would stay. She is not flippy floppy. She will dance with the devil in the pale moonlight for you. The Empress would. So a lot of y'all are making decisions about that. Jacob, get your butt out of the street. Let me clarify this Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, this Ten of Wands. So a lot of you Cancers might be dealing with a mate that has either had a bad marriage previously, or either their parents had a bad marriage. Hey, get out of the street. Thank you. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Uh-huh. So the Three of Wands is the Holy Trinity. It's your mother, your father, and you and your bloodline. And so, there's growth and ascension from that. Like, instead of just like, I can't stand that. Like if I see something like that, it irritates me when people have like bloodline curses on them or certain stuff that they grew up with, and they don't find the way to um to overcome that. So the Three of Wands is almost like an overcoming, like a growth period, a growth spurt. So a lot of you Cancers are going through a growth spurt. The Star card is also telling me, and I've been wanting to come and talk to you guys about this because I've got a lot of different clients, and I do have to counsel them while they're going through whatever it is that they're going through. Especially if they're waiting on me to do a ritual or complete a ritual, or either they may have questions or whatever. um, you've really got to start making contact with your spirit guides. See, every single time I feel some type of way or I have some kind of problem, I immediately start talking to the sky and the spirits and the angels. So a lot of people would say that I'm crazy because of that, and I don't care. It's very important to have a personal relationship with your spirits too. So that's what that Star card represents. It's like a higher aspect of yourself, which is why the star is in the sky. or whatever. And that, and also the star represents, what star seed do you come from? Like what galaxy do you come from? And then also, I'm gonna be doing some money readings because I haven't done those, and I'm gonna do some dice readings with some runes. I'm gonna do dice readings with runes, y'all, to see what we got going on with that. And that's gonna be really, really good. But the star card represents that abundance of energy that comes from the sky that a lot of people just don't seem to believe in. And then it also represents hopes and dreams and stuff. It represents hopes and dreams. I haven't read the book to this deck yet. Okay, so I apologize for that, but you know, where you going, baby? I going in the house. You going in the house? Okay, baby. You done playing already? There's a lot of bugs out here. I know that much. Yes. I see you, baby. Look at my baby on the car, y'all. He is so silly, y'all. All right, let me read y'all. Nah, I don't. I'm very, very careful about letting the mother-in-law get involved. Y'all got to be careful with that. Okay. I'll get a bowl of water and a white or a black candle or one of them cross candles, y'all. Y'all know I got one of them. I got me some of those crucifix candles with the Celtic knot work done on them. Celtic knot work. Crucifix with the the Celtic knot. Why are people so jealous of cancers? Oh no. And you know what it does? Like, this is why cancers sometimes can get taken advantage of a little bit, or either it can seem like they're being taken advantage of. What is up with the cancer lover's mother being jealous of female cancers? Because the cancers are natural mothers, and mothers just want to mother their children for the rest of their life, which really does. I mean, mothers will mother their kids, but to be honest with you, especially with my sons, hey, come away from the street. When my sons get older, I can't wait for somebody to take over that. In fact, I'm a trainer. I'm going to train her to take over it. I'm going to be training her. So I would never be jealous of my son and his girlfriend. But it's a lot of women that, they don't understand that, being a mother is something that you are for the rest of your life and the rest of that child's life. But you gotta you gotta pass the torch and just be the overseer. Okay, you can't be all controlling, especially if you and your son don't meet eye to eye on certain things. That's just like, I am very, 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 like, but I'm a polytheist, and my son is agnostic. My oldest son is agnostic. He don't even believe in God. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna force him to believe in God? That's something that he's gonna have to come into in his own time. Okay. Oh Lord, look at that one-eyed Jack. You know you need to go get that light replaced. One-eyed Jack. So, all right, let me look at the rest of y'all comments. Yes, connect with your spirit guides if I'm not there, you know, and just talk to them. And the more and more you get familiar with them, and they'll start to give you signs that they're there. Like, just ask them to do something. If you don't believe that they exist, there's that number 88. If you don't believe that they exist, just ask them to do something for you. Like, for example, with Archangel Raphael, if I got something going on, I'll ask him to heal it, and he'll heal the situation immediately. And it, or either whoever, whatever it is that you're dealing with, you know, the same. And they're always in a group. That's how I know how powerful we are and how fearful people are of us cancers. It's crazy. Yeah, and then they're usually pissed off because we get into their subconscious and we make them feel bad for the mistakes that they're making or whatever. So yeah, that's true. And somebody that's in a group, because cancers are really, they're loners. Cancers are not people that have a lot, because people, you know, before people see cancers, they feel our energy, and it is very crabby. You know what I'm saying? It is crabby. I am very crabby, and people are afraid of me first. They are, and they should be. Okay, but cancers are one of the most powerful zodiacs because of that, along with the Scorpios, the Leos, the Virgos, and the Tauruses. Those are some of the most powerful zodiac signs. So if you're any of those zodiac signs, you're going to automatically have haters. And then the Cancer, a lot of people think that cancers are people pleasers. Not really. We'll tell you to take it or leave it to get the hell out of our face. For real. Yeah, I like Gabriel. Gabriel's pretty cool. Good Lord, I am getting bit up out here, so I am gonna go, and it done got dark out here, y'all. So I'll see y'all later. I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. If you're watching the playback, make sure that you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and you guys know where to reach me, tarotqueenjamila.thedivinemommy.com. The link to my website is below. So happy new moon to y'all. We got about another 3 weeks in Cancer. Then cancers are like natural psychics. So we're always reading somebody. Even before I started reading the cards, I was already reading people. Even before I became started doing spiritual work, I was reading people. And people have a problem with that sometimes, but it is what it is. Okay. Sound like Armageddon out here. All right. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Love and light.